Canada Day is cancelled. Usually, on July 1st, communities across Canada light up in a sea of red and white as fireworks fill the sky and thousands of people gather together to celebrate Canada Day. It's often described as the Canadian 4th of July. But this year, with the recent discovery of the remains of hundreds of Indigenous children at former residential schools designed to eliminate their cultures, many cities and towns now plan to scale back or cancel Canada Day celebrations to make space for those grieving the loss. How do we weigh the good of Canada's past, the things that deliver a sense of national pride, against the bad? Should the country behind these atrocities even be celebrated? This year, many cities across Canada decided not to celebrate or use fireworks. Instead, we are asking people to wear orange instead of the usual red and white as a show of solidarity with the Indigenous peoples. We cannot fix ourselves until we acknowledge what's broken. My heart feels heavy when I think about our fellow Indigenous brothers and sisters. Over 1,000 unmarked graves and remains were discovered in preliminary searches at the sites of former residential schools, which were forced assimilation institutions at which Indigenous children were subjected to physical and sexual violence, psychological harm, starvation, and other forms of abuse. Today, we are asking for this day to be one to reflect on the real history of Canada and to support the Indigenous people. We are sorry for your loss, and we need to recognize that there is nothing to celebrate about this country right now. I love this country. I care about it deeply. But right now, we need to reflect on the injustices done to our Indigenous people.